welcome to my channel. Welcome to day 10 of Silks4u. That means there is 2 sleeps to Christmas morning. Are you ready? I went out this morning with Sophie and bought her a Christmas present that's not going to wait until Christmas. She's already claimed it. I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Ring the bell for a notification when I upload a video next. And stick around. So yeah, sorry, I have a buttermilk in my mouth, and I do realise how gauche it might seem, but it's to keep my throat from drying up too much. Projects. This is one that I did, or am doing, because there's another big daffodil, and then the dandelion clock. And there will be fairies, as I call them, billowing out from the big dandelion head. I chose that in honor of my kids and recent operation that I had, and just as a way of kind of remembering everything to do with all of that. So it's kind of my stitch for me more than anything else. So yeah, today I went for Sophie's kind of bigger kind of Christmas present. Went to a gorgeous little shop called Raspberry Jam, I think it's called. And it's a children's shop that has gorgeous little outfits and beautiful toys and everything else. But it's got Jellycats. Now, if you're familiar with Jellycats, it's a UK brand, but they do plush toys. They do unusual creatures, but they do teddies, they do bunnies, they do all the different colours. Here she is. And we went in, and as we were looking in the corner and I was getting ready to leave to go and find the bunnies.
Mommy, this isn't yours, it's mine.
Oh, excuse me. No, the craft room is mine right now. I'm recording.
It's both of us.
Great. My time. Thank you. Go finish your popcorn.
I had enough.
Dear. Anyway, we overheard this, the sales, or the owner of the store actually, saying that she had a box of Jellycats, and she was pushing it through to the back room, and I said, "Oh, Sophie, look." And this box was brimming with all sorts of Jellycats. So there was a wolf, and there was bunnies, and Sophie immediately grabbed this little teal bunny.
And it's a blue one.
It's teal. Go away. So she grabs this bunny, and I say, "Well, come on, let's go over. We'll have a look at the rest of the colours." And she's clutching this teal bunny. It's a mini one. It's the same size as her Rosie.
And the other ones have magnets.
No, they had security magnets. She got all kinds of confused. She was going, "I don't want one with a magnet." I was like, "Oh, wrong one." Anyway, so she was toying between a teal bunny and a plum bunny, and then there was all the other bunnies, and she just would not put down this teal bunny, so I ended up getting her the teal bunny. And do you think I could take it off her to give her to her on Christmas Day? Not a hope in hell. So she's got her bunny. She's been asking for bunnies for ages. So she's got the most beautiful little mini, they're the small size Jellycats. So they're just under a foot, so maybe 9 inches to 12 inches tall, standing, not that they can stand, but standing. And then the medium ones are the generic ones that you probably see every kid running around with, hanging off their arm and sucked to death and loved to pieces. And then you've got the big ones that you'd never see out. And then, oh my God, there were big ones the size of Sophie, as tall as Sophie, and there's an even bigger one apparently that they had back in the office that was just too big to put anywhere. And it was like, oh, would have been over $100 for that one easily. And it was just like, oh, I wish. And the price of the Jellycats have all gone up because the price of the pound and everything else. So even getting this small bunny was like, ouch, is it worth that much? Yeah, it's worth that much. They're cute. They're really, really cute. My favorites. Well, actually my favorites are more the dinosaurs, but yeah. And I found a red dragon that's like my big red dragon, but neither here nor there. I didn't get the red dragon for me either. Anyway, all right, you ready for a recap? As I do. Day 1, variegation. Stop. Variegation. Day 2 was the ribbon. And look, they colour coordinate. And this is important. Day 3 were the needle minders, or they were little magnets that colour coordinate as well. So we've got the pink and we've got the orange. Okay. Day 4 was where we started to get the spoilers. Day 4 we got the Silks4u, the pin and the buttons for the Silks4u. And on the back it said number 1 variegated. This is number 1. Number 2, number 3 and number 4, number 7 and number 8 were unaccounted for. Well, what's going to happen here? Spoilers. So day 5 then, spoilers, we got a scissor fob. No sign of a scissors, just the scissor fob. And again, this has a little daisy in the center as well. Day 6, we got a taste of the spoilers because we got numbers 2, 3 and 4 in the orange, pink and gold. And I'm going to put these down now because it's too much for my fingers. Day 5, we got spoilers. We got the scissors. Now the scissors are gorgeous because they got birds and flowers and everything else, and I love how it's all coordinating. Day 6 was 6, 7. I'm losing count of my days now. Have I missed something? I don't think I've missed anything. Anyway, the next one was day 8. And we got this pattern here. We got 2 colours. These are not 2 colours that have been named as 7 and 8. So this is a variegated purple and this is PR122. So it's a kind of greeny gold and the pattern. And then day 9 is this unnamed, and Jo has confirmed there is no tag in here. She has confirmed that is a 45 metre hang, and she did suggest that maybe it would have been a good idea to put a label on it. But either way, it's 45 metres. It's this sorbet orange, and it's all kinds of gorgeous. Day 10 is soft and squishy. Day 11, tomorrow, is soft and squishy. And then day 12, which is Christmas Day, is also soft and squishy. So I'm anticipating floss, silk, or whatever. Who knows what the colours are going to be. So, you ready? Comes an organza bag again. Ooh. 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 There's 4. 3? 4. Okay. There are 4 skeins. And they say number 6. So it's got pink, plum, yellow, green, and a kind of grey purple in there. So that's number 6. Number 7 is this pink one. Number 8 is the green. And number 9 is the yellow. Okay, so back to the spoiler card. And it's saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 8. So 6 and 7 don't have a home specifically, which is interesting because I can't feel any more patterns within the pack. So the colours for this are 1, 3, 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the colours for the Silks4u are altogether these. So two, no, not two variegations, just the one variegation. The pink is actually slightly variegated, sort of, but not quite so much. But they are the colours for the Silks4u in totality. Aren't they gorgeous? And there's only little touches of green for the ends of the leaves. So you're going to have a bucket load of that green left over. It's beautiful. The gold, meh, that could take or leave, you know, in whatever it's going into. I don't think it's been used in much. It's the ends of these stamens here. And the rest of the colours are gorgeous. So you will have lots and lots of leftovers out of all of these. You really will. And then you've got these two, which coordinate together. Now, there's nothing to say that you're going to get a pattern for the silks that you get. You're purchasing this package, this red sack. You're purchasing the red sack for the silks. If you are part of the Silks4u clubs, being the silk of the month or the seasonals, or you're just buying a color because you have a project in mind, that's pretty much all you're in there for. So getting colors that actually don't have a destination is not a problem. Certainly not a problem for me. It's going to go into my collection of all the colors. And then when I have generic colors, or when I want to do a substitute, I can just go hunting for what I've got and go, you know what, I'm going to play with my colors on this particular pattern. So yeah, it's hot here today. Well, hot. It's I think 21 degrees. It's beautiful out. Sophie and I have been out. We've gone to the toy shop that I wanted to visit, and then I went across the road to my son's coffee shop, and got a coffee there, shared a brownie, had some monkey bread, which, if you haven't had monkey bread before, is like a croissant that's been ripped into little chunks, and they've all been rolled together in a caramel sauce or something, and then they're put into a muffin form. So they're all squished in as lumps into the muffin form, and you can basically rip them apart as lumps of caramel croissant. It's just incredible. And the coffee that I had went really, really well with the sweet caramel on the dessert. So it was amazing. And then I brought home a almond croissant for Marcus, because they do, well, they don't make them. I don't think Ian makes them. I think they get them in from one of the other bakeries, and they do really good almond croissants. And that would be one of his things that he would go for if we're out getting a cake. So yeah, there's that. All right, I've kind of shown you everything for the day. Hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow, Christmas Eve, and I have no idea what I'm going to show you as a project tomorrow. Ooh, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. No idea what I'm going to show you tomorrow. I will have to think. I had to do a lot of ripping out yesterday of the stamps. So you may remember on days 1 or 2 that I showed my stamps. So I'd finished the top section, and then I'd gone down the side with my draft stamps. Well, I'd miscounted it by 3 stitches, 3 rows. So I had to go back and rip all of the draft stamps out to fix that up. So that took me most of yesterday afternoon to do. And now I'm going across, and I have 3 stamps made, and I will be going back and doing the 4th and possibly the 5th, because they're 2 little stamps, by tonight. So I may show you that. I may show you how the progress is going on that. In other news, I received my 2nd November knit crate, but I'm actually holding off on opening that until I get my third package from Knit Crate. It's yarn, wool, knitting stuff, crochet stuff, that kind of thing. If you're not already aware, I mean, the name might have given that away anyway, but I've got one more package to receive from them, and I will reveal all then. Yeah, so I'll do the big 3-in-1 and let you know what is going on with Knit Crate there. And yeah, I think, yeah, that's kind of it. We need to organise ourselves for Christmas. We need to start taking meat out of the freezer. I need to make coleslaw, and that kind of thing. Just as a bit of an aside, and I'm not going to get into details, but I know a friend of mine has had to rush to be with family at this time of year. If you have family or you can be with family, then can I just encourage you to try and be with family and not have any regrets. If you can't be with family, the premieres will be running. Ashley very kindly took over coordinating it this year, so the premieres are still going to be running if you need to have somebody to be with you live chatting, just as a distraction, or for you to distract somebody else because their Christmas might not be going the way that they want it to go. Maybe they can't get to family, maybe geographically they're stuck and they can't. Yeah, life happens, and sometimes for the good, sometimes for the not so good. So try and just be mindful of that. Some people might be having a good Christmas and some people might be struggling. So yeah, just take care of that, and time off and all of that kind of thing. Some people are going to be struggling because they aren't going to have the money coming in with those days that people just aren't working and stuff like that. So yeah, spare a thought for those who might be struggling, I guess. Hang in there. Yeah, and I will see you tomorrow. And it's only going to get hotter down here Christmas Eve. I think Christmas Day we're actually expecting some in the mid-20s, which is going to be quite hot for here. Yeah, it is what it is. And I know you guys have snowstorms coming through the States. Please be safe. Don't travel if you don't need to travel. Batten down the hatches. Make sure you have enough food and warmth to keep you warm. Layer up if you need to. Rugs and cardigans and all those yummy layers. All right. Look after yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.